guys, welcome to Dishing the Tea. This is the first ever episode, and because of that, you're gonna see we forgot the teacups for the whole rest of the episode. But we're gonna start with these teacups. Ready? Go. Yay! This is our first episode of Dishing the Tea, which is supposed to happen in the barn, but you guys know the barn didn't get done. So we're doing it at my house, and my very first guest today is my middle child, Felicity Gardner. So we have some questions we're going to ask each other, and hopefully it will be fun. You'll get some insights into the two of us, and always a little bit more about design. Okay, so hopefully you'll like this. So should I start with questions for you or me? I'm going to start with questions for you. Okay. Because this first one's like a leading question. We also might have a cat jump into this video with us. Okay, so this is kind of a leading question. So what's it like living with a super creative mom? It's like silly just even saying it. Oh, there's the cat.
There she is.
What's it like living with a super creative mom who is always designing something?
Who's always designing?
Do you feel like I'm always designing something?
Honestly, no, actually. I feel like you're not always designing something. You're always working on something, that's for sure. But I think there are times where you're not like specifically designing something.
Yeah, especially nowadays. I think when you guys were younger, it was always I was designing something and sewing something.
That is true.
But I feel like now it's like I spend more of my time in meetings. So, yeah. Okay, but you didn't say what it's like.
What it's like.
And now we have a cat who's like playing behind us.
She's chasing
This is
her
what
tail.
Dishing the Tea is really about. Oh my gosh, she really is. This is what Dishing the Tea is really about. This cat is her cat, and so she wants to be in the video with us.
So she follows me around.
Look at her. She's like, yeah,
Hello. Are you in the video? Oh. Yep.
Her name's Boo. Okay, go ahead.
She's very silly. Okay. What is it like living repeat the question, please.
Living with a super creative mom.
Living with a super creative mom. I mean, specifically work-wise, she's working all the time. So like I'll come home from school and stuff and she'll be in like a meeting or something. Very interesting. But creative-wise, I would say it's really cool to see what she's always been like, what she's doing, what she's making, you know. Sometimes she'll work on some crazy big projects and it's kind of just fun to see what it is that she's doing. So for the creative part, I would say it's really fun.
It is fun. Well, and it's also, it takes over the house, right?
That is true.
Like when we have a project going on, it kind of takes over the house. Like, so when I was working on like the big, super large gingerbread house, Boo, are you thinking about coming down to us? When we were working on that, like that took up like my whole office. I had like stuff everywhere. It was just a little nutty.
She was in here for some parts of it.
Yeah, it was just a little bit nutty.
It's also fun though, because sometimes she'll include us in what it is that she's doing. So that can be pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, you want to ask me a question?
Yeah. How do you balance being a designer, a business owner, and a mom?
Oh, okay. We're going like radio talk voice.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. I think you know that I don't very well.
And right underneath the question goes, or do you? So
I think you and I can both concur. Like, so I feel like you guys think I work a lot, but the funny part is I still don't get the regular hours of a regular working person. So regular working person is like what, 8 to 5? You guys all come interrupt me at 2:30 p.m. after school. So then I have to take a break. I have to go, like, I just made tacos for my youngest son. I ran to the store because we were out of something. And then I will have to go back to work tonight to make up for those hours. So it feels like, I think everybody thinks like it's this like magic, there's a magic balance, but I just don't think there is. Like I do whatever's most important in that second. And I will say that I'm really good at ignoring things that are not as important. Like sometimes we just don't clean. And I definitely don't do laundry. Like laundry happens when we really, really need laundry done. True.
Yeah. I even agree with that for me, and I should be doing laundry more.
I walked this morning upstairs and I saw that my youngest and her room just had loads of laundry sitting out. And I don't know if they're clean or dirty. I don't know which way it was going. If they were clean and not put away, or dirty and need to be laundered.
Is it bad that I don't know either?
Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. Okay.
It's fine. I work at a cleaning place.
That's true.
Place.
She works at a dry cleaners.
I work at a dry cleaners.
All right, do you want to ask me the next question, or am I asking you? Oh, I'm asking you. This is my turn. Okay. What's the weirdest or funniest thing you've caught your mom doing in the middle of a creative project?
See, that one, there are multiple answers I feel like I could give for this.
It doesn't even have to be in the middle of a creative project.
I know.
What's the weirdest or funniest thing you've caught your mom doing?
I feel like
we better not stop it there, because then it might get real weird.
I feel like I actually don't see you do too much like weird stuff, I would say, just because like when you're working and stuff, you like are professional and things like that. So you're not like up and around dancing, unless it's, I will say, like you sometimes will do like one of those big like meeting things with like everyone in it, and you'll
It's called a launch.
A launch. She'll do a launch, guys. I didn't know that. She'll do a launch and she'll like get up and she'll dance. Did we do Gangnam Style one time?
We did. That was for the Design Profit and Prosper book launch.
Yes.
We did that for. So yes, I'll get up and dance. I'll also dance just for my team. So like we'll have like a Christmas party or something, and I will dress up for my team and do some crazy stuff. So yeah.
I haven't seen that personally, but
yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, so I would say kind of that. I don't think you really do anything too weird.
Yeah, and I don't think you've walked in on, it's always me sewing, or it's me building something, or cutting stuff on my machine, or I guess swearing at my machine. I don't know. Have I ever done that in front of you?
Not in front of me.
Oh, okay. Let's keep that one a secret. Okay, you want to ask me the next question?
Yeah. So, number 2, have you ever gotten lost in your work and forgotten something important? In parentheses, guys. Like picking your daughter up from school.
I don't think I ever actually have. Have I? I feel like there was one time I did forget you or Siri at school, but I don't think it was work. I think there was something else going on and I got really caught off guard.
Probably.
I'm trying to think if there's ever been a time where I have done the opposite. There was a time, oh my gosh, my son just gave me a look that I forgot him for something, but he's not in this dishing the tea, so we're gonna rule that out. There was a time just like 3 weeks ago where I forgot a university meeting because I went to go pick up a kid instead. So I did the opposite, like where I forgot a meeting I was supposed to be at, and instead I was running and chasing a kid.
That makes sense.
All right. Have you ever had to test or be the guinea pig for any of my designs or projects?
I can't think of a time lately.
Right now.
Oh, yeah. I can't think of a time lately. This is the time lately, guys. Yeah. So she was like on Tuesday or something, because it's a Friday right now, but she was like, we should film a video today of dishing the tea, and we didn't get around to it until today.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We do this, and I've been on her podcast a couple times. So I would say for that, yes.
Have you been on the podcast, the Make and Design podcast that's free for everyone? I don't know if you've been on that one or not.
I have no idea.
We have had Felicity. So if you haven't heard her and you're like, wait, I've never heard Felicity on Make and Design. She has for sure been on at least 2 episodes of the Design Your Life podcast. That is a $33 a month exclusive private podcast. And that podcast, we've had her on it for some, some other insights and stuff, which has been really fun.
Other than podcasts and stuff, I think only things that we've done would be like when I was younger, when I would like be put in like a dress that you made or something for photo shoots and stuff, but I'm not really sure other than that.
I can think of something that's sitting on my desk right now. I'm gonna go get it. Hold on.
Oh, intermission. Hey guys, so she's running to grab something, and she's left me here. Oh, what is this? Oh.
How about this?
Patterns?
Look at that little baby girl.
That's me when I was little.
Isn't that so funny?
Itty bitty.
So I forgot about this. Oh, look, you're cute from the back too. Look how cute she is from the back. So we don't carry these sewing patterns anymore, but we had a lot. This is 2011, you guys. Oh my gosh.
That is the year before my younger brother was born.
Oh, I had thought we printed some of these in China, but apparently this set we printed in the United States.
Wow.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so I was probably 4 in that because Charlie wasn't born yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 4 years old. That's me.
Look how curly her hair is too.
It's kind of matching today, guys. I never do my hair.
Isn't that so fun? Okay, so there was that period where you guys got stuck being little models.
That is true.
Because my older daughter was a model a lot for things. There was like several photo shoots where we had all these like little outfits and stuff. And then I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about the American Girl doll, like the 18-inch pattern doll era.
Honestly, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I made a lot of outfits. So, you know, so there were things for sure going on.
I think I remember you made like a matching outfit at one point though for me and an American Girl doll. Maybe Siri was more central.
There was more of those, but then also there was like the pajama set. So like there was a pajama and it was done in apricot and persimmon, that fabric line, and then there was a doll to match. Anyway, really fun. Okay, your question.
What's one creative skill your daughter has that surprises you?
Actually, what surprises me is that when you do decide to organize something, it is immaculately organized. Like every book is in its place and it has like a very, like, right?
Yeah. Sometimes when I like reading my bookshelf, I spend hours just putting
She does pull everything out and has to start all over again. There's a little bit of a perfectionist quality that kind of happens to it, which is interesting. I also think when you started writing, that was actually very surprising.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, like you liked books, you've always liked books, but when you started writing, I didn't know you would like writing so much. And you stuck to it, because Sarah liked writing, but she never really wrote. You know, she would write a little bit. She would write a little bit, like a short story and stuff. But you really have gotten into it. So, and I'm not much of a writer. I'm not great with words, even though I like writing books, like nonfiction books. So, yeah, I think that was surprising.
I think I got that from Dad. I think I'm pretty with words sometimes.
Oh,
so
I like it. All right, how about this? What is something your mom is really good at? And what is something she thinks she's good at, but maybe isn't? I can't wait to hear this answer.
Okay, so let's start with what she is good at. Guys, my mom is good at a lot of things. But
nice. You know, I'm just doing this interview so I can hear some nice things out of my kids.
Oh yeah, she's here for the compliments, you know the drill.
Give me more.
Okay. So, she's good at a lot of things. I mean, something that I would say she's really good at, especially when she is in the working mood, except sometimes when you come off breaks and stuff, you're like, oh no, I don't want to go back to working. But she's really good about staying positive when it comes to work, kind of like, okay, let's just keep going. Like, I'm going back to work, we're gonna get it, like it's just one step at a time, but like it just keeps going.
We're trying to find a thing that I think I'm good at, but maybe I'm not really good at. Okay, so Felissa says, what do you want to say?
I just barely said off camera. I said, well, I don't really know, because I also don't want to hurt your feelings.
So I'm just going to let her not hurt my feelings. We're going to move on from there. We're just going to move on from there. I was saying maybe I think I'm funny, but I'm not. But I don't know that I actually think I'm all that funny. I will say the thing that really is a struggle is I tend to be not up on Gen Z language. So I do feel very confused half the time when my children talk.
That's correct. Siri and I especially, we literally just barely like went on a walk earlier. We were saying so many things and Mom was just sitting there.
I didn't understand.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I didn't understand anything they were saying. Okay, if your mom wasn't a designer or a university owner, what do you think she would do instead?
Oh. I mean, it depends on the circumstances, of course, but like, say if you decided to not have a career and stuff, you'd be a stay-at-home mom, you know?
Do you think I would have enjoyed that?
I think you would have liked it. I think you would have been really annoyed with us, which, let's be for real, she still is. But...
Gosh.
But let's say you did want to have a career and you didn't do like graphic design or run a university or businesses, you know?
You know what I think I would have been?
What?
one of those like influencers who do their houses.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
Legit. I think I would have done that. I mean, is that a real job? I don't think it really is. But like,
I think it counts influencer. You're kind of already an influencer.
Ooh, no. Let's never put that on me, please. So like, you know, one of those influencers who like does everything to their like room and they videotape the whole thing.
Didn't you do that to my room?
Yeah, but I was doing it for crafting.
That is true.
I was doing it to sell products.
Yeah.
Hello. So, okay. Wait, your
My
turn.
turn.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep going.
Do you ever try to teach me, or do you let me find my own creative path?
I always want to teach you, but you are defiant about what I try to teach you. Wait, you know this is true.
Yeah.
Like I'll tell her something and then she'll just literally not do it or do the opposite. So I just stopped.
It's a thing. I don't know. I can't explain it.
I can, but it's being a teenager.
She'd explain it though, and I'd go, that's incorrect.
Proving my point.
Well, I never was trying to prove you wrong. Like, I know, but like.
Proving my point. Okay, how about this? Have I ever turned a regular family activity into a full-blown design project?
I wouldn't say that you've taken design. Wait.
Have I ever turned a regular family activity into a full-blown design project?
Okay, yeah. So, I wouldn't say that you've ever taken, oh my gosh, why am I actually tweaking? Hang on. Wait.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever have because I never, it's almost the opposite that happens.
It is the opposite, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, like I take my design things and they turn them into family activities.
Yeah, she'll find a way to turn them into family activities.
Like I'm like, I have to do this thing anyway, so let's throw a dinner party around it.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite. Like I'm like, I've got to do this thing, so how about we all have like a big photo shoot and have like a really fun activity around it?
Yeah.
I think that happens more likely, don't you think? Okay, well, how many more do you have for me?
Just one. If your daughter had to take over your business one day, what do you think she'd change first?
I think you would definitely make it more fun within the team culture. I don't know if it would be more productive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you
you're
guys,
probably right about that.
You guys would sure have a fun time.
Mm-hmm. To be fair though, there's also so many pieces and little details and stuff within your company that I'm like, I have no idea how you
do you
run
feel
that,
like
so.
You're a detail-oriented person or a like whole picture person? Because I think that makes a difference. Supposedly CEOs of companies are whole picture people, but my company is so small I have to be super detail-oriented.
Yeah. I would say I'm more whole picture just because I like to look at the full picture, but like if I have to go into the little details and stuff, like it's like I can't see it fully, so I'm kind of just sitting there like, okay, I'm fixing this, but also like I don't know how this is going to look in the long run.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember what the original question was or even if I answered it. Did I?
What do you think she'd change first? What do you think?
Oh yeah. I just said you would like probably mess with all my systems. You'd probably like, I was just thinking about today what I was doing. So I was hiring people. That's what I was doing today. And I was thinking, I wonder how she would have hired.
That is true.
Like, I don't know if you would have hired based completely on qualification, maybe more on like personality or organizational behavior in our organization.
Honestly, I think that's so right because yes, quality is amazing, but also if it's someone who has like all of the qualifications, but like just based on the interview and you see their personality, you know for a fact that you're not going to get along with them or someone like the team won't like them or something, it's an immediate no-go. You have to have someone that has almost all the right qualifications, if not all of them, but like you're able to get along with them well and you'll be able to communicate, things like that.
I love this answer. And I love, this feels like me 4 years ago before I had to fire people. Like, then you start to realize, oh, like, not only do I need organizational behavior, I need qualifications, but I also, like, you can see red flags in people when you interview them. And you're like, oh, I don't know if this one's really going to hang around, or this one really could be a long-term person. That's an interesting thing that's happened.
I think you just have to have the right mix.
Yeah.
Where
Are you looking forward to hiring people one day? It's not fun. I don't like it. I don't like hiring or firing. Okay, this is questions for both of us, okay? Yes. What's the funnest or messiest craft fail we've ever had? Together or, I know one we should talk about. It says together or by ourselves, and I was like, there's only one craft fail I can think of when it comes to you.
When it comes to me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
My birthday.
Yes. Okay. Story time, guys. So, at the ripe age of...
How old were you?
6? Was I 6? No,
5 or
older?
6. No, you were little.
I was little.
Like 5 or 6.
Little. Okay, so we had a ton of fabric in our house. We still do. Different house though. But we had a ton of fabric in our house, and it was her birthday. And little me was like, I want to make something for my mom. Like, it's her birthday, you know? So I found this blue fabric that we had in our basement, and I got it out, and I was like, I'm going to use the fabric scissors, and I'm going to cut her out a little fabric creature. I was trying to make a dolphin. It was supposed to be a dolphin. I was cutting the dolphin out, and I totally sliced through this finger right here. In fact, I still have the scar for it.
Because she was using fabric scissors.
I was using fabric scissors.
And no one uses my fabric scissors except for fabric, so they were still really, really sharp.
Yeah, so fully cut through my finger.
She just cut through her finger. We went to the, her face, honestly, oh my gosh, it's still so there.
I know.
It was a pretty deep cut. I mean, I was really quite nervous about it. And I have this cute picture of her just so excited. She thought she was doing this really cool project, and we ended up at the ER on my birthday.
Yeah. So it got stitched up, and
it was so sad.
I have a core memory in my head of remembering getting it stitched up and stuff. But I remember you and Siri walking in, and you guys had gone to McDonald's, and you handed me a box of, I don't think they make them anymore, but they were the best thing ever. Those little cinnamon roll balls, they were the most delicious thing ever. Do you remember those?
Kind of, yeah. I don't think they make those anymore at McDonald's. That's so funny. I have forgotten about those. Okay, that was a real mess, and that was a real craft fail.
Yeah.
You know, you got to fail early to win later in life. I have craft fails all the time. Okay, how about this one? If we had to swap roles for a day, mom becomes the daughter becomes the designer business owner, what would happen?
Is it, okay, first of all,
we switch bodies.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
We switch bodies.
Okay.
You get to go sit in the office, and you start your meetings for the day, and I get to go to high school. And maybe I'll even dress up like a leprechaun like you do on March 14th. 17th?
17th.
17th.
Fake. She doesn't even know the date.
You guys know that she dressed up like a leprechaun?
I did.
Okay, so I think I would rock high school. I think I would rock it. I hated high school though, as a kid. I'm gonna say that. I think I would rock it because I'm older now, and I just wouldn't be as insecure as I was in high school. So that's the nice thing about going backwards.
Also, you'd be me, and I'm a baddie. So.
There you go, right? So tell me this, how would you feel about running the companies?
Oh, no. I don't even, I know where I would start, but I feel I don't even know the ins and outs of what you really spend your time doing. You have it blocked off. This lady right here has a calendar, has a list of things she does, checks them off like crazy, timestamps too,
Well, that's what I was gonna say. All you'd have to do is follow the calendar, right?
That is true.
You just open up the calendar, because the calendar is up every day, and I can see everything everyone in my company is doing, especially because we have Monday.com project boards for everything. So literally, you would just be able to go to the Google Calendar, and you could see every task you need to do. Do you have any idea what I did today? Any clue?
I know when I was leaving for school this morning, you were in a meeting, so...
But you don't know what for?
No, guys, I have no idea, actually.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I did today, and you say yes, I could do that, or no, that would suck.
Okay, yeah, let's
play this game.
Yes.
All right. So I had my first round of interviews for a librarian for the university. And actually, I started them on Wednesday, but this was my last grouping. So I had an 8 a.m. librarian interview. How would that have gone? Would yes, no, you could do it?
I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that. I wouldn't choose But like I would be able to do that.
Okay, so there was like an hour of interviews with different librarians, so you could have handled that. Then at 9 o'clock, I rebuilt a landing page for Design Boot Camp.
No, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I feel like I have the basics of how to do that because it's just, what is it, like websites, pages?
It's a website landing pages. So it was like I made the graphics for it, I wrote the copy for it.
I actually feel like once I got started on it and like I learned what the like logistics of the program and stuff were, I think I could do it.
You think you could do it? Okay, so there's that. Then after that, I set up new Facebook ads for it. Yeah, I don't even like the Facebook ad part.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's not very fun. Then I had a meeting with our customer service rep.
I could do that, but I wouldn't know what I would say.
Yeah, we were just looking at all the text messages and talking about conversations that are going on in the company.
Yeah.
Then I had a, what did I have? See, I need my list in front of me. I had a grading meeting. So that is with our graders in the university. I have to check and make sure that they're grading correctly. So we do a grading meeting and they check in with me, tell me all the stuff, anything they're having questions about. So
yeah, I think I could do that. The questions part, I don't really know. It depends what the question is. Like, oh, is this right? Blah, 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 blah. Maybe?
Okay. I wrote a contract for our new librarian. No, you wouldn't have liked that. Then I looked through our new Design Suite Creative and Design Suite Mastermind emails that are going out on Monday to make sure that everything was in them.
I think I could definitely look at them, but I wouldn't know if it was missing anything. I wouldn't know.
There's that.
So.
Then I probably spent 2 hours grading university assignments. So
I could do that.
So I mean, she could do it. Don't know if it would be done correctly, but she could do it. So I read a lot of papers, watched a lot of videos, and graded a lot of projects. Okay, what else did I do? I went on a walk with you guys, and I had lunch with you guys. We had a break in the middle of the day. I think that's about all of I accomplished at that point. I did send out tons of Slacks.
We're doing this too, though.
Yeah, we're
Guys,
doing
I
this.
Can do this.
And then after this, I have to write the next month's blog posts, which I think you could handle, the blog posts writing.
Yeah, probably. I would have to go through like your last month.
It's about 5 blog posts.
Yeah.
And then I have to start the Instagram feed for next month and go through all the reels and stuff.
I think I could do that too.
And ready those.
Yeah.
And I have to work on taxes. So I need to sit down.
I ain't doing that.
Well, you would. You could handle it. It's just like scanning all the stuff in and sending it all
okay,
up to Ryan to make sure that it's, because we already did the first round, so now we have to do our second round of taxes. And then I know there's one more thing. I did the grading, I did the newsletters. I think that's like today was great because it was not a recording day. Oh, I did the YouTube Live. Would you have loved crafting on the YouTube Live video? I completely forgot
was
about
that when I walked in?
That was 11:30.
11:30? Yeah, okay. That's the time I got home. So I did actually see you doing that a little bit. I think I would have been able to do that. Because, I mean, you were just crafting and stuff, so...
Yeah, I would
say so.
I mean, if you guys, every day is different, right? But it's just like, there's usually some hiring, firing, Slack, you know, making the team, sure the team's on board, making sure things are good, micromanaging, like some things that I feel like I have to. But then some general stuff like grading, going on live. Usually I'm making videos and I haven't had a lot of that today. So that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? What's one thing the other person says or does that makes you laugh?
I haven't even done it yet, and she's laughing.
Ever since Wicked came out, like, we'll just be like doing something randomly, and she'll just be like, and it just makes us laugh so hard.
I will say sometimes I'll do it when like I'm alone in my room or something, and they could just hear it like down the hall or something, and they're just like, what? Like,
it's just like Felicity is like the humor in our house. Like, she will say stuff and all of us will start laughing, which is pretty good. So,
yeah.
Even your siblings.
Yeah, this is where my ego comes from, guys. I'm kidding.
What's the best thing about having each other in our lives?
Oh, guys.
I know, especially because she's leaving for college.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, not too far away.
Not too far.
Yeah, just less than an hour away for college, which is really nice because I grew up in Tennessee And then I left. I went to Utah for college, and we live in Utah. So she's only going less than an hour away for college, and her older sister will be actually close to her, and her auntie lives really near her. So I feel like I don't know, like I am sad you're leaving, but I think you're ready to fly.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I very much think so too.
But the best thing about having you in my life, Felicity is, of all my children, she is like my travel partner.
Yeah.
Or my go do things partner. Like we like to shop together. We like to travel together. You guys are going to see us a little bit later. We're going to Europe for her senior trip, and I cannot wait for you guys to see that. Like we're going to have an awesome time. We're gonna, you'll see a video. I hope that we do a video. If we don't, you'll see it on Instagram on going to Georgia, because we're gonna go see the whale sharks. She's just like my little travel buddy. And you guys probably saw it actually on the Design Around the World videos that we did, where it's like, you know, even Felicity did my opening. She got really good at my opening.
Oh yeah.
So you're kind of like my fun, like you're ready, you're game for anything is the bottom line.
Yeah, I would say that's, yeah. Definitely.
Even this Europe trip has turned into this road trip in Europe, which was not it was not supposed to be that. And we're kind of like, well, let's just stop in this town and have breakfast, and in this town to have lunch.
See a castle.
Let's go take pictures of the castle. And like, not all of my kids would enjoy that. It would be very chaotic to them, but you kind of like the chaos.
Yeah, I would agree with that. We're kind of just go for this one, especially.
Yeah.
So.
All right. What's the best thing about having me in your life? Because I'm the best mom ever. Just kidding.
Best thing about having you in my life? Oh, I don't even know. Because there's so many things. I mean, first of all, you birthed me. Guys,
you know,
I'm alive because of her.
But let's talk really quick about something very hilarious. And that is, if I go look at her phone.
I knew it. I knew she was going to talk about this.
It doesn't say mom. It says spawn point. And that took me a long time to figure out what the heck that is. It's a Minecraft reference?
It's like a video game in general, like kind of reference.
Okay.
Because if you die, you respawn. So it's like where you spawn in, that's like the point where you spawn in, aka spawn point.
I'm spawn point.
Yeah.
So funny.
So,
okay.
There's that. And then, I just, like, we wouldn't have basically anything we have. Not anything, but like we have a lot of the like really nice things we have and stuff because of her, and I'm so grateful for that.
Nice things are like travel and stuff.
All of the above. Like,
okay.
It's
because you like the work that I do, or because the work I do financially has been lucrative. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's kind of, see, it's hard to explain because like she does both of those. And like also I'm explaining it now, and it's like, oh, we have like a lot of things that we have because of her. So it's like, I don't want to sound like, oh, I love my mom because she
gives me
provides
stuff.
Money. She provides, you know, but like genuinely though, like there's so many things and so many opportunities and stuff that I have because of you.
It's true, but it's because, I don't think it's because of the stuff though. I think it's about the mindset around it, because I'll be like, listen, you can literally do anything, and you can be a stay-at-home mom and have children. It's gonna be rough. It's rough, but you can do it because I did it, and you can do it. And you can make more than your attorney husband. You can run companies. You can do crazy things, but like you have to choose to do it, and you have to be positive while you continue to do it. And it's sometimes hard, and sometimes your kids will feel like they weren't the priority when they actually were. It was just really difficult because you're trying to manage a lot of things, and you will feel like you fail. I don't know if there's a mom who doesn't feel that. Like, you will feel like you fail, but at the end of the day, you like hope they turn out okay. You know, they turn out okay. They're grateful for the things that you did give them, and that they're able to fly. And I kind of feel like part of the reason you've been able to fly is because we've also let you be very independent.
That is true. And another thing with that, another reason why like I'm so glad to have you specifically to be my mom is just she's my #1 supporter. No matter what it is that I am doing, she's like, go do it, you're like gonna be amazing. She's like the #1 supporter, #1 motivational speaker, honestly. For like honestly just the family. But so
Yeah.
Always
We have a
so.
saying that drives everyone a little bit crazy in this house that I always say, which is like exceeding expectations. But it's because I really think like if you're like, okay, you want to do this, I am so here for it. I'm going to let you do it. I want you to go crazy. You can do it. And then like you've accomplished it and you're like exceeding expectations, right? It's just like, it's a good feeling to be like, here are all the amazing things I can do. So
Yeah.
anyway, all right, we're ready to close this off. This is Dishing the Tea with Carina and Felicity, and I don't have like a closing yet. I feel like we
let's
need
make
one
it
of those
right now.
grandma closings. You know, hold on, I've got one. Give me 1 second.
Hey guys, welcome back for the intermission. Part 2. She's gone again. Oh, do we need with the teacup? I think I just spoiled what we're doing.
Oh, I've like got mismatching teacups. You want blue or yellow?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, wait. So like, here, put that on your teacup. Because guess what? In future episodes, the hope is that we'll have tea. You know those like grandma, or maybe it's an
I know,
SNL
and they're
sketches when they're like drinking the tea and they're like, oh,
Jolly time. I think we did that very well.
with all fake British accents.
Yes, entirely. Did you know that British people do that too, where they like talk in American accents?
Is that real?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I mean, it makes sense because we kind of, every time I watch the British baking show, it's like I can't help myself.
Jolly good.
It's tally ho! And I think we're going to end there. See you guys.